Circle jerk around the rear hatch. Mail call.
Reloaders Network. This is a pretty special mail call for me, as it's my first mail call. And that's due to Big E over on the Discord channel. That fella packed a heavy box of something, and I know one day I'll get to return the favor either to Big E or someone else on the Discord channel. I can't be so proud to know that he thought enough of me to send me this mail call. What is in here? I'm sort of afraid to open it and go all the way, fellas, because he and I chatting. If you get to know the guy, he's a really nice guy, but he can be full of surprises sometimes. And he tells me he's got a couple of extra surprises in this box. Let's pull this stuff out. Well, what is that? That looks like, I believe that's 44 and 10 millimeter. I believe that is. Tell you what, let's get all this out and sit it down here. See what we end up with. This dude is full of surprises. He knew exactly what I was looking for. Look at that. That right there, that's what I was looking for. Ain't that pretty? That's some 265 grain blue. Might even get loaded on top of some blue dot. But we'll see. Haven't used blue dot in a while, but I've got a ton of it. What else is in? Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Now this is, again, blue. That is some 200 grain.
It's blue. Do you have to shoot it?
Keith bullets for 10 millimeter right here, folks. That's all right, I think. Or is that, I don't know. He didn't put a label on these things. I have to get back with you and tell you what those were, because I think this, yeah, this is the 200 grain Keith. That right there is the 200 grain Keith and 10 millimeter. Goodness gracious. Big E, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. This here, I don't know. Is that 158 grain blue 357? Wow. Oh, this cat, I owe him. I'm in severe debt. I know that's 357 because he put this case in there that's 38 357. Let's weigh these things and make sure I know exactly what they are. At .429, I know we all know what that is. That's 260 grain 44 Magnum. Those are going to go awesome.
It's blue. Do you have to shoot it?
In that new Cimarron bad boy. Stay tuned for the testing, folks. Stay tuned. It's coming. .430. Another 44 mag. This time Keith style. 240 grains. Woo, Big E. Man after my own heart. 10 millimeter, I believe. And also 44 mag in the same bag. Man, this is getting good. Are you guys watching this? That is .401. 10 millimeter. Man, I'm just overjoyed. 10 millimeter and also 44 Magnum in the same mail call. In the same mail call, fellas. Another 10 millimeter. Check it out. .401. 190 grain for 10 millimeter. I'm going to be tearing up some gel with this stuff. Stay tuned, Big E. that gel test is coming. And yes, I am going to use the hard cast load out of 10 millimeter. I'm going to put it in a long barrel too to see what kind of reaction we get out of the clear gel. As soon as I make up me a box somewhere around here in the reloading layer that'll be able to catch that bullet, because I'm sure it's going to go through both gelatin blocks, and I've got to see what this bullet looks like afterwards. So I'm going to need to come up with a catcher. Woo! Did someone say barn burner? That's right, .401. That's another 10 millimeter load, 135 grain. Those are going to be some smokers. Again, .429, 44 Magnum, 180 grain Hornady XTP. Man, I got some loading to do. I'm getting ready to wear out this right arm, this elbow, and this shoulder, because I've got some loading to do and some tests. Man, oh man, I've got some tests to conduct. Thanks again, Big E. Oh yeah, can't forget about this. Now this was a surprise to me. 125 grain barn burner. Those are going to be some smokers for 38-357. Hey, what do you fellas think? Over at Reloaders Network, what do you guys think about this? This is 135 grain barn burner, 10 millimeter. Should we do a test of 135 grain, 10 millimeter barn burner against 125 grain, 38-357? We might just do that, even out of some carbines. Now that would be interesting to see how both performed out of a carbine and what type of velocity we would get. I'm always interested in these kinds of tests. And I tell you what, I cannot be more in debt or more grateful to have experienced my first mail call. And now I know how you fellas feel that have had this mail call before. I tell you what, the camaraderie over at the Reloaders Network is top notch. It can't be beat. Now I've got to look around and get some stuff together, because it's time for me to pay it forward. So look out, Discord. Look out, Reloaders Network. It is time for me to pay it forward. And Big E, again, I want to thank you, brother. I want to thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I think I better end this video before I start to tear up a little bit. Mr. Revolver Guy, signing out.